What is up, Juju the Master Manifester, and I am back with another video. Hey Asha, how you feeling? That was a great reading. Let me pull up the stream on my computer so I don't have to keep looking at my phone. It definitely looks like it's lagging a little bit. Is it lagging on your end, Asha? I'm gonna check on my. Is it lagging on your end? Okay, so you can hear me. It's just lagging a little bit. So you said you refresh your page. Let me refresh mine.
I chose Wix for my business because of its massive scope for functionality and freedom of creation.
We're gonna have to push through. All right, Dream is here. All right, really quickly, I'm gonna go over her questions. So we're doing a 3-card ancestor reading about her mediumship abilities. So question number 1, 9, and 10. Question number 1, what are the next steps in my spiritual development to enhance my mediumship abilities? So we'll start there. Question 9 is, what is the timing for the development of my mediumship abilities? That's a good one. And number 10, how can I use my mediumship abilities to serve others in a meaningful way? So those are some really good questions. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the music. Are you ready, Dream? I'm going to go ahead and pray over the cards. I'm going to have to slow it down. All right, I'm pray over the cards. I'm going to get straight into it. I'm ready, a little nervous because I haven't had a reading in a minute. No need to be nervous, Dream. Ride that wave like that. Pray over the cards. Make sure you guys like this video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not. Ashe. Let's get it. All right, question number 1. What are the next steps in her spiritual development to enhance her mediumship abilities? All right, so I'm gonna pull from the tarot. So I'll pull 3 tarot cards for each one. I'm gonna go ahead and pull them now. All right, question number 1. What are the next steps in your spiritual development to enhance your mediumship abilities? Whoa. All right, this one came up. Let me see. The next steps in her spiritual development to enhance her abilities. What's the next steps that she should take, Spirit? All right, so you got this one. It kind of came up, but I'll just put it right here. All right, question number 9. What is the timing for the development of mediumship abilities? Whoa. That was a lot. All right, we got this one. Okay, and then lastly, we got how can you use your mediumship abilities to serve others in a meaningful way? All right, so you got the Knight of Swords. All right, so I'm already getting the message, but I'm not gonna talk too fast.
Today, not tomorrow, not next week. Today is the day. I hope you will donate.
Alrighty, let's get into it. All right, so we'll start question number 1. What are the next steps in your spiritual development to your mediumship abilities? So you got the 7 of Pentacles. This represents long-term view, hard perseverance, diligent, sustainable results, and investments. So the next step is honestly think about using your gifts for long term, okay? This isn't just something for now, okay? This is something for long term, okay? It's an investment into you developing these gifts. That's what Spirit is saying, okay? This is the Taurus energy element. Represents regaining or losing control, mastery, choices, responsibility, myths, and secrets. So it's something you have to master. It's not something that's just gonna naturally just all of the knowledge and all of that wisdom ain't just gonna fall in your lap. It's something you have to develop over time using certain tools, okay? Certain objects, certain tools. You can use like the mediumship deck. This will be a good tool. Get you like a pendulum board. Like start making sure your tools so you can practice. Practice makes perfect. Okay? So Spirit, what's the next step she needs to take in her spiritual development to enhance her mediumship abilities? Grieving, generation, protection. Let me shuffle again. These are the same cards from the last reading. Spirit, what's the next step she needs to take within her mediumship gifts? All right, compassion. Courage. Spirit guide. So you're going to have with this spirit guide, it's a female. I do think it's your aunt because she did have the spiritual gifts. Okay, this woman is coming up showing family. So this is giving me like a mother figure. So this definitely is your aunt. You got the up. Leo energy. So who's the Leo? Was she a Leo? because you're Aries. So that kind of comes up here, this fire energy. So your question was, what's your next steps to take within the mediumship, developing your gifts, basically. Okay? So it's going to first start. So this is what she's telling me. You're going to have to people watch more. Okay? She wants you to people watch. Oh, she's a Capricorn, so this would make sense because you got the earth sign right here. So this would be her holding the earth, looking over the earth. Okay? Looking down on you as well. Okay? She has a great balance. She always had balance in life. Even here on this card, it kind of looks like a perfect straight line. Okay, so you have the Leo in your chart. Okay, so work with that Leo energy. But you're a fire sign as well, so just the fire energy coming up. Here you have the earth elements, and what is this? Air element. Okay, earth. Okay, but there's also fire coming up here. All right, so you're going to have to work with the spirit guide as you develop these gifts, like one specific spirit guide. I would say she would be the one because she's spiritual. But what you're going to do, understand mediumship abilities is really just basically being able to receive downloads. So the same way you receive downloads, like within your personal, just your own personal spiritual journey, it's similar to mediumship. It's just kind of like opening yourself up, using your spiritual energy, but you're like opening up to see what comes through. Okay. So if you say certain things and, you know, call on the spirits and, you know, say a prayer, I'm saying you sit out in nature and like people watch. She wants you to do this. You can observe people. This is what she's saying. She wants you to watch people more. And what she's saying is, this is different. This is new. I've never heard this. But she's saying basically look at people and try to figure out not what they're thinking, but what they're going through or their situation. And what you can do is pray over them, because that's what I'm seeing her like praying over the world. She's using her light and her energy to raise the vibration. Okay, so this is just the type of person that she was. Like I'm seeing a praying woman. Okay, so she's concerned with the greater good of the world. That's important to her. Okay, family is also important as well. She wants you to be able to communicate with her because she looks, you know, you are her family. And she also wants you to stay close with your ancestors, okay? So that's important. She wants you to keep close to the spirit guide, which is her. She got like this young looking face. And if you look, it's like a reflection. It's her, and then it's you, or it's you and it's her. So this is very much like that energy, okay? She wants you to be that person that looks at people. You see, okay, this is like they're not having the best day. It's kind of like she wants you to tap into other people's energy, see what's going on with them, and pray for them, okay? That's how you share your energy and your light, okay? For people. Because you just never know, like, who needs it. And you having a gift and you having that light, you know, that can actually help someone. You just never know what you could actually do. And that's what she's speaking on, okay? So just believe in your gift. She's telling you you have the gift. Believe that, trust that, and just continue to develop it. Get the tools that you need so you can continue practicing, communicating with this spirit specifically, okay? And if you, it's either her or her husband in every single reading. It's like, has anybody ever came out? Because that's all it's been. You started your readings. So very interesting. All right, moving on to the next question, which is, what is the timing for the development of your mediumship abilities? So you have the Six of Pentacles, receiving, sharing wealth, generosity, charity, and sharing. So this is so on point with what I even just said, because she's basically telling you to be that person that looks out for the universe and looks out for the world. She said not many people are praying for the world, and she wants you to be that person that uses, you know, your resources, uses the things that you have to help others. Even if you don't have a lot, she's saying that you'll be blessed more because of it. And please share your gift, which doesn't cost anything. You can use your gift to help others and make a change in others. And it can be just as valuable as if you're handing change or handing them money. You know what I'm saying? So this could even represent like praying over someone, okay? So I'm definitely seeing that gift come up, just like praying. Excuse me. Okay. There's like this emphasis of like, okay, like if you look at the cards, I always tell people with tarot, look at the placement because they're like, the cards are like telling you a story. So this person is kind of looking backwards. This same energy here, this person's looking backwards. But the energy is looking backwards to help others along the way. And like backwards here, he's not facing backwards. He's facing kind of forward. And what he's doing is thinking about, he's kind of looking at everything that he's accumulated. He's thinking, okay, it's like, do I have enough for the winter season coming up or whatever? Like, am I going to have enough crops or whatever for the upcoming drought? That's what I'm, it's like using your resourcefulness and also using it to get you ahead. When you're resourceful, you know, you making the thing you have, making the best out of what you have. And that is also going to create more purity in your life because you are being this giver, okay? Because you got to think, this person is trying to figure out, do they have enough so that they can, do I have enough for me, but do I have enough for others, okay? So if you put that in spiritual context, this says giving, generosity, receiving, sharing wealth, charity, sharing. So you're sharing your gift, okay? That's what you're doing. You're sharing. Movement, balance, solutions, harmony, empathy. Girl, fucking cap. This is the empathy card. Okay? She said, yes, dream, like when you at work. Yes, when you share your energy with other people or you're talking to people, that's when you can make your mark. You know, if you're talking to somebody, you know, and they're talking about they had a bad day, share something positive. Just be that light. It doesn't take much. They already told you that your gift is making people laugh, so that's definitely something that you could do. But every now and then, it's okay to get serious with people, and it's okay to say, you know, that you see someone struggling or you feel like you need to hear something uplifting, then be that light and share that message, okay? Don't be ashamed or embarrassed about it. Or don't be hesitant. Because I feel like you're kind of already doing that. Okay? Question, what's the timing? I think the timing, and I'm going to be honest with you. Look, you have to look at your gift as something that you're developing long term. You're going to be using this gift to help others, but you absolutely could because you have, it says long term view, hard work, perseverance, diligence, sustainable results, investment. So I feel like when it comes to an investment, you're getting something out of it. You're putting something in it, but you're getting something out of it. So you helping others, that's an investment that you're making. Okay? So I feel like one and two things. I feel like it's good to help others, but you got to make sure that you're good first. So there's an emphasis of like being able to figure out, okay, what do I have? Okay? So it's not like so I'm going to give you a scenario. Let's say it's a storm coming up. You might wait to the last minute to get everything you need to prepare for the storm. Water, food, things like that. Well, within this context, which is the Seven of Pentacles, this person would need to be thinking long term. So this person is thinking like 3 months in advance. What's going on with my crops? Like, am I going to have enough? Because I usually, you know, give away this amount. So am I going to have enough for myself, my family, and enough? That's what this person is thinking about, okay? So the other thing I was going to say, making sure that first before making sure somebody else is good, okay? Because when you're a giver and you have empathy, sometimes you can give until you don't have anything else. But there's the importance here, balance. Like on this journey, becoming a medium, all of that, developing your mediumship abilities, you got to have balance, not only between the physical realm and the spiritual realm, but also having balance between giving and taking, okay? Giving, not this ain't even taking, but like there's like a give and a take. There's like an emphasis of you giving something and receiving something, okay? So I think the time frame, let me look at the card. You got the number 6 here, okay? Earth element, movement, balance, solutions, harmony. I don't think it'll take long, but you got to set a clear goal. What is your goal? Your goal is to develop your spiritual your mediumship abilities, what is the time frame? Like when it comes to developing these gifts, it has to be like consistent. Like you're doing, your daily readings for yourself, you're doing that consistently. You're checking in with this aunt, you got your mediumship deck, you're pulling your cards every week. What is it that I need to focus on this week within your journey or whatever the case may be? But you also have to be doing a healthy balance of doing like using your tools at home, but also getting out into the real, like maybe take your cards when you go out to the park, because that's where I was seeing people watch. I'm seeing you sitting in the ground under a tree, and I'm just seeing like it's like this parking lot that's kind of like in front of where you're sitting, and it's like just people walking from their cars back and forth, kind of come onto the park. But I'm just seeing you watch people, like you just listening to your music and you just sitting crisscross applesauce watching people. And it's like you pull in a car here. What is this person going through? Is there anything that I can do to help? Might pull one card. Boom. This person going through anything. Willpower. This person is struggling, to find their strength. So you could say a quick prayer for them. God, I pray that you give them the willpower that they need to get through whatever it is that they're going through. I ask that you be that light and let them know that there's nothing too big for you to handle. Just anything that comes to your mind. Nothing. There's no right or wrong. Okay. There's no right or wrong. So the question was, what's the timing for the development? I'm getting 6. So this could be 6 months. This could be 6 years. It just depends on how serious you're going to take it. What do you look at this as? Is this something that you're serious about developing? Why do you want to develop your gift? Do you want to help yourself, or do you want to help others? Do you want to just be connected more with your family and your bloodline? Or do you really want to take on this role as this empath that's basically essentially healing the world? That's going to be up to you. Okay. Once you get clear about that, write it down. Okay. Start tracking this development. Okay. I would say do it in your docs. That check in, because I'm going to be checking y'all docs pretty soon, just to make sure y'all are kind of, still making sure you go in there every now and then and spend some time in there. Which route you take is going to be up to you. Okay. I do want to help others. I think you could do it. I definitely think you could do it. I think you could be a motivational speaker, motivational coach, whatever kind of coach you want to be. So definitely take a look on my website, because I was working on some products last night that I think would be good. And I was even saying I had left a message in the business entrepreneurship channel. So definitely go listen to it, because I was like giving y'all the whole rundown item is. But absolutely, I think anybody in my mentorship could do this. Like make money, build your own following. It's gonna take some time. It's not gonna be easy. I'm telling you that now. But just like this card says, it's a long-term investment. It's gonna take some hard work, but that satisfaction that you get for working for yourself and also being able to take care of yourself and be sufficient, that's a good feeling. So there's just like an emphasis of using your gifts for good. So whether you turn into a business or you're doing for free, that is going to be up to you. Remember though, it's give and a take. Okay. So make sure you're receiving something for what you're getting. It's to do this in the beginning to just, pray for everybody, but make sure, when you're doing this, when you come home, you're cleansing yourself, because you're tapping into other people's energy and taking on what they're going through. So don't take on. It's like here, how this person is like giving the homeless change. You can't absorb this energy, because then you might be feeling, let's say they're in pain, or they're not, of course, they're homeless, so of course they're not in the best state. So just imagine what they could be going through. You don't want that to fall on you. Okay. All right, moving on. So last question, how can I use my mediumship abilities to serve others in a meaningful way? This is the Knight of Swords. This says ambitious, action-oriented, driven to succeed, fast-thinking, defending beliefs. That's good. Capricorn, Aquarius. So this card represents no. So what are the steps? Second question was the timing. Yes. And then the King of Swords. How can I use my mediumship abilities to serve others in a meaningful way? So you see how this card here is like this person backwards. You know how I was saying that? Like here, it looked like he just like constantly looking back, constantly looking back. That's what I was saying. It's like a two-edged sword because you don't want to always be so looking back, looking back. Oh, let me save this person. Let me save this person. I come this far, but let me look back and save this person. You don't want to be like that. You want to make sure that, you know, if it's put on your heart something, then to just do it. But you don't have to take everything and everybody on. Like basically pick and choose your battles wisely. For sure. And the thing is, you can specialize in different things. Like me, I focus on shadow work, developing spiritual gifts, manifestation, chakra balancing. You can focus on different things. Like it could be anything. Like it could be anything. Like I kid you not, there's all different types of coaches out here. But just the reason I say that y'all could do it is because of the knowledge y'all learned in the mentorship. Y'all could literally just take everything y'all done learned, and it's not rocket science. You're working with different people. Of course, everybody have a different situation and a different circumstance, but it's kind of the same story, you know? Somebody coming to you, they're not happy with where they currently are. They need help and they need support to get to where they want to be. A lot of times people just need to feel like somebody is there for them and supporting them, and they can do it, you know? But it's just the lack of support is what makes people feel like they do it. And so I think that's why the community component is so important to me, and why I always really try to emphasize people to join the mentorship and making sure you're ready, because the community component is like, is the most powerful component of it all, because when we do things together, stronger. But also to have that community of like-minded people. So think about it. Whatever it is that you're helping people do, create that community to where they can have that dialogue together, like we have in the group. Like we be having deep conversations and everything. So create that space for other people as well within whatever realm you want to go in. Like it doesn't be about manifestation. It could be about anything. So I just think work with this spirit guide, she's going to make it happen. So let me ask her, what does she want from you for the next 3 months as it pertains to your spiritual gift? What does she want to see from you over the next 3 months so you can be on track to develop this gift? Ooh, card flying on the floor. Oh, God. The slap in the face with the card. Life's purpose. So this has to do with your life's purpose. Love, self-love. So you might need to be like a self-love coach. What type of coach would she be good at being? Because I do see like the motivational speaking for sure come through. Look, you got justice. So you can help people like incarcerated, or help support families who are dealing with a loved one who's incarcerated, because that's the justice coming up right there. Okay. And the good thing is, when it comes to our gifts, choose something that, I don't want to say something that you have went through, but everything happens for a reason in life. Like we go through hard times for a reason, and it always circle. Like some of my hardest moments in life that I've had to go through, it comes back full circle. And I'm talking to my mentorship ladies, I'd be like, okay, I had to go through that because I was going to have to help this person. And it'll be hard for me to understand someone if I haven't went through what they've. So this is spot on. Okay. The justice, the self-love, you can speak of feminine energy, divine feminine, self-love. This could be pertaining to, because the white is showing up, because this could be sexual trauma, healing. Basically choose, I'm going to tell all my ladies that want to do the coaching, or that's what goal you want to work towards, write down at least 4 things that you want to cover. Just like I was speaking about what I like to focus on, the chakra healing, the crystals, the ancestral connection, etc., etc. That's what I focus on. Choose something that resonates with you, okay? Choose something that you can help people. We'll start making content about those things and about those situations. And of course, if you have everything structured, people are going to come to you. Look, It's a woman naked. It's so crazy because I was thinking yesterday when you had posted the picture in the orange, I totally see a transformation. And I remember when you had the reading where Spirit was talking about getting more in your feminine energy. You in it. You in it. Okay? I see you in that feminine energy. And that's why we see this. You got beauty, love, life's purpose, justice, spirit guide, family. So, what you've overcome and what you have been able to grasp and learn, you know where you started from. So it's going to be the same thing when you're working with clients. You know what they're going through because so you see what I mean? Choose something you could talk about for hours and hours and hours without getting tired. I'm going to write my aunt tonight and I'm going to meditate. Well, 4 things. Yep. I'm similar to what you focus on. Who, me, Asha? Yes, you and it. I literally been getting cute for the last few days. You've been getting cute. Like, ever since you sent that picture where you got your Fashion Nova, you had your pants on, like the cargo pants, the red outfit. I said, baby, you're not playing. Them nails been done, them toes been done, the waxes and waxing, okay? So, baby, and it's showing. It's showing in the cards. The energy's coming through. You could even teach about mirror magic. I don't know if you're doing mirror magic, but I see a transformation. I do. It's just like, and I noticed everybody that I work with as far as the healing, it's like there's like a darkness that just comes off. It's like just this, and it's not like within the complexion. It's just like this layer. I can't explain it, but I notice this in all my mentorship ladies. There's like this dark cloud, and then it's like as they do their healing, it's just like that. Just like it kind of puts me in the mind of like this film or something that's just over this person. And it's like when you remove this person clearer, like their face is brighter, like they look like they're glowing. That's the energy I get. And if you look at these cards, it's the same thing. You got the light in the face, light in the face, light in the face, light in the face, and light in the face. This is the same energy. This is all the same energy. So definitely be to the moon phases that we have coming up because you got 2 full moons here. So you need to work with that energy. As you guys know, the full moons help develop psychic abilities. So definitely moon gaze, maybe even make you some moon water, put you some water, spring water or distilled water inside a water bottle or a jar or whatever and let it sit out under the full moon. And basically make sure you write the date and everything and then you can drink it. Okay. Let me see. It's becoming natural too. It is within the aura. Absolutely. I mean, I see it, Dream. I was gonna say it, but baby, she's saying it. Like, but this energy is like she is mirroring, like y'all are mirroring each other's energy with your life's purpose. So she's happy that, you are asking these questions. This is important. And she's happy that, it's like you're trying to figure out who you are. That is so important to her. I don't know if you weren't doing this before in life or if it was just like a question mark of like, what am I supposed to be doing? You're exactly where you're supposed to be. That's what she's saying. You are exactly where you are supposed to be right now in this very moment. Okay? She wants you to know that. And this is now, she says she always wants you to, remember when you had your first reading and they were like, we always need to make your own decisions and know that we'll never judge you because we want you to like see things how you need to see them. Do what you need to do what's best for you so you can get the message. That's why. So do you see now with what she's telling you, you could be doing with your gifts? It's okay to go through challenges in life. It doesn't determine who you're going to become. You just become. Nobody can write your story but you, okay? And that's what she wants you to understand. So you got to get to writing, get to dreaming, and write out what it is that you want in the pens, okay? All right? Definitely work with your rose quartz, work with your amethyst because the grieving up. So if you have a moment where you are grieving this aunt and uncle, just know they're with you in spirit. They are acknowledging, though, that be able to grieve and make peace with their death because they want you to move forward in love and light and find your life's purpose. And they're saying that allow their legacy to live through you than your children. If you can make that happen, they feel like you made it in life. So what you're doing now, they feel like you made it in life. So it's really nothing more to do but to just simply be, okay? Just simply keep doing what you're doing, okay? Are there any final words of encouragement, Auntie, that you have for her? Any more final words of encouragement? What do you want her to focus on in the next 3 months? You told her to make her list of the coaching, what she could see herself coaching. But you know what? This will make more sense with like what we were doing, like with the content and like how we were talking about what type of content you should make, et cetera, et cetera. I definitely could see you doing this, being like a self-love coach or like motivational coach for Black women, you know, but you specialize in certain things. It could be help. So let me ask, Spirit, what should she specialize in? They already told you basically, but I want to see like what type of thing they feel would be good for you. What should she specialize in? Well, finances, happiness, passion, empower. See, dream. What the fuck, man? Empowerment with the full moons though on every. Are we really doing this? Tell the cards. I wasn't gonna read all of these. Closure. This makes sense. Reconciliation, commitment, well-being. Look, earth element. Remember I said the lady in the grass? No motherfucking cap. Butterflies. Confidence, dreams. Not your spiritual name. Oh my gosh, this is spot the fuck on. So I would say what you focus on. Okay, so it's up to you. Of course, they gave you like different ideas what they feel you'll be good at, but I think it's all self-love, empowerment, helping people figure out what they want to do in life. What's your path? What's your life's purpose? What makes you happy? So you have to talk about how you found that journey. What was it that you walked away from that helped you find this love that you have for yourself? What is it that made you become this person? Because it's something that had to happen that caused you to make this transition. That's what you have to talk about, okay? Because that's what people are going to resonate with, you sharing your story. They're not going to just be like, oh, I'm going to hire her as to be. They're going to be like, what qualifies you to be my coach? So in order for you to show people that this is like this is what you're doing for them, in order for them to pay you, you're going to have to provide some type of value to them. And I think the way that you can do that is by sharing your story. Okay. Okay. Closure, financial health, happiness, passion, commitment. So you could talk about any things, relationships, justice, reconciliation, well-being, like mental health. So I'm seeing mental health, self-love. So when you, like once you get your website and stuff done, you put like what you specialize in. And nobody can tell you what's right or wrong, what to specialize in. You could, honestly, based off this card with the self-love, this could be chakra healing. This could be moon phases, because you got the moon coming up so much. But whatever it is that you choose, you're going to have to be able to talk to people about it. So choose wisely, okay? But this was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it, Miss Stream. Right that way, like that. She says, she said, I got a story to write. I got so much to say. Oh my God. Okay, you're gonna have to voice message us in the chat, please. Because I need to know what's resonating. Like, I need to know. I'm nosy. I can't wait to watch this back, because this is a good ass reading. Like, this was so clear and spot on. I would say you're a light worker as well. Light worker, because you got the wings here. The wings are showing up for you. So that's light worker energy all the way. And it makes sense because you got the light in all the cards, as well as the butterflies, which represent spirit animal, the blue butterfly. Then you got all the crows here, which represent all the spirit animals, all the ancestors that are surrounding you. So this is spot on, ma'am. Absolutely a light worker. This is a clear message. Asha said, beautiful reading, Bookie. Dream said, yes, I do. Asha said, this was really good. Dream said, light worker. Yeah, this was so spot on. Like, this is I have no questions, no doubts in my mind. All right. Do you have any more questions? We hop off of here, Dream? I just wrote my ancestors about this. Really? Baby, voice message up night, okay? Because we need to know my purpose, and I know what my purpose is now. Wow, that is amazing. How would I have known that you did that? This is how I say no motherfucking cap. Like, that's the thing about doing this, like, you're using your gifts. So it's like beyond this realm. It's something you can't even, like, I couldn't make up none of this if I tried. You know what I'm saying? It's like something that I think it's a process and it's a journey. And the journey itself, it helps you really understand how meaningful this is. And when you take yourself serious and you take your process and you like dedicate yourself to it, that's going to show up in the type of people that you are helping. So I could definitely see you working with people. You know what I'm saying? Giving, receiving. I was talking about this. I didn't even know this said this. Giving and receiving, which I was talking to you about balance. But here's the scale, so this makes sense. Giving, receiving, generosity. And so you can be generous with your gift, but the thing is, take it serious so you can, use it. Like everybody in my mentorship can actually use what they've learned to help other people. And that's important. She said, well, all the readings have been telling me about helping people, but this is definitely a clear message. It is. Because it's telling you how you're going to help people. Like, at first it was more so whatever you want to do in life that makes you happy, but they were telling you little different things to do, like your strengths or whatever, like your gifts, like your whatever, as far as being funny and being able to help like other people. They said something else, but I can't remember verbatim what they said, but yeah, it's the same energy. But I would just say, based on this, make sure that you get ahead as well. Don't just do anything and not be looking at your end goal or what, get out of it. Because if not, you're going to constantly be looking backwards to try to save everybody else and help everybody else. That's why I always tell people in my mentorship, you got to save yourself. I'm here to support you, but I'm not doing the work for you. That's the difference. If I was doing the work for y'all and babying y'all probably wouldn't learn them. But when you have to go through those hard moments, those dark moments by yourself, not saying by yourself, because, but when you go through those hard times, you realize how meaningful this journey is and you start to value what you're doing. So basically that's what you need to do. Okay. But remember, this card says ambitious, action oriented, driven to succeed, fast thinking and defending beliefs. So you're going to have to defend beliefs. Okay. This is your life now. And so you can't have people disrespecting you or, saying little slick stuff, because that is going to be playing in the back of your head. You remember what you had told me about, I'm not going to say no names or nothing, but how somebody was like trying to knock you off your path and was like saying off and kind of making it like you shouldn't be basically in a mentorship. Think about it. It's like if you wouldn't have stayed, like look at life now and life how it was then. Mentorship or no mentorship. Like a lot of people are afraid or that whatever they perceive I do or think I do, I guess they think I'm worshiping the devil or something. I don't fucking know what people be thinking. But like people don't understand, like we're actually healing. That's what this spiritual journey is healing. Like, I know I be talking about manifestation, but baby, manifestation, that kind of comes second to me. I think the healing is most important. Okay? So when it comes to defending and standing up for you, that's what you're going to have to do. Because if not, you're going to have people, little things getting in your head and you can't let nobody infiltrate, you're creating an empire basically off of your own gifts and abilities. You're not selling a product, you are a service. So you're going to have to be that, you know what I'm saying? So you're going to have to defend your beliefs. Asha, do you remember in your reading I had just did last month? Spirit was saying this, like, about your beliefs. It's like, how are you going to people who are kind of feeling shaky and rocky within their beliefs if you're feeling the same way? So before you can be that for others, you got to be able to like stand firm in what you. So this is so in sync with the last message I was given, for Asha. So that made me think about that. And so it's very similar, okay? In my brain. Yeah, defend your brand, but remember that if you're gonna do like the slow coaching, et cetera, remember you still have your gifts, your spiritual gifts. So we're not just talking about some ladies, love yourself, hug yourself. No, we doing some real healing work, okay? So you're gonna have to really be for real with people, because I think a lot of people think that healing is just journaling, or it's just so surface level. And then sometimes people don't know what to do to heal. They think, okay, I'm gonna pray about it and I'm gonna heal. Prayer does work, but prayer should be probably, I'm going to say prayer should be the first and last thing you do. First and last. I'm going to pray about it, but I'll get my ass up and do something about it as well. And then I'm going to pray again about it. I'm going to leave it alone, because I'm not about to stress myself out, But I'm not just going to sit up and pray. That's all I'm going to do. I've just never been that person. So that's really what, I can't even remember where I was going with that. But yeah, sorry. But yeah, like that says here, action oriented. That's important, Dream. You got to take action, okay? And don't expect the life purpose to just fall in your lap. You got to create that. And that was my goal for this mentorship. I wanted y'all to be able to, at the end of the day, once it's all said and done, be able to walk away having something, knowing something, being able to have some type of skill set. People not out here teaching this. People like to keep dependent on them so they can keep them coming back for money. I'm sorry. I'm gonna call it like I see it. Because if you empower people to like teach them how to do their own readings, or you're empowering them to do their own spiritual work, people feel like that's gonna stop them. That's gonna stop their money. But maybe if you're working with a certain type of client that don't have no backbone, or don't. But me, I like to empower my ladies, because I feel like I don't want nobody codependent on me anyways. So it's like self-sufficiency is important to me. And nobody can ever say that, I'm paying her and she ain't, I ain't getting nothing from it. I've had so many people come to me wanting a reading, but they were scared because they worked with a different worker, and this person scared the shit out of them, basically. And people be so paranoid, and I'd be like, no, I'm not working with them, because no, you're not about to make me feel like I've never been that type of person to scam people or do schemes. And baby, no. I ain't got the energy, or will never have. And so people will come to you in that state. And so, yeah, you just got to, I don't know where I was going with that. I was telling y'all something, baby, but let's see. Dream said, got to be all in. Yes. I should say prayer where God brings people to help you, but they don't look like what they think they should. Yeah, that's true. That is true. But yes, my Dream, you're gonna have to update us in the chat and let us know how you feeling, what resonated. You as well, Asha. And we're gonna close this reading out. Does anybody else have any questions before I hop off of here? Thank you, Auntie, for stepping forward for your niece/daughter. You may go back to the spirit realm. Goodbye. All right, ladies. Well, if nobody has any questions, if anybody's interested in booking personal reading or joining my mentorship, purchasing crystals, crystal jewelry, incense, or any other spiritual products, I have my links down below in the description box. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Turn on your post notifications. This is Juju the Master Ancestor, and I am out.